Hello everybody, let's do our good morning song. Are we ready? Great. Good morning, good morning, good morning, how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? How are you today, Rory? Great. How are you today, Alicia? How are you today, Joseph? How are you today, Annabelle? How are you today, William? How are you today, Alice? How are you today, Ramus? How are you today, Juliet? How are you today, Simon? Great, let's read our book. Today we're going to read Community Helpers from A to Z, a Bobby Coleman book. A is for agricultural workers. Agricultural workers work on farms and help grow fruits and vegetables or raise livestock, which are animals. Wherever you live, agricultural workers help your community. Few of us grow our own food, so we need farmers to grow it for us. Without agricultural workers, we would have no food to eat. B is for business people. If you look around your community, you will find many businesses. Grocery stores, car dealerships, restaurants, and banks are businesses. The people who own or run those places are very important to the community. They give people jobs and help the community in many other ways. C is for community helpers. A community is a group of people who share services, buildings, and laws. It is also a place where people live. A community can be a school, town, city, or neighborhood. Community helpers make communities cleaner, safer, and more pleasant for other people. C is also for construction workers. Construction workers and tradespeople work together to build houses, shops, offices, and roads. Without these workers, people in your community would have no new buildings in which to live and work. Roads would become bumpy and dangerous for drivers. D is for doctors. Doctors help keep us healthy. They help us get better when we are sick or injured. There are many types of doctors. When people get the flu or need a checkup, they usually visit their family doctor. If the family doctor finds a problem that needs special attention, he or she sends the patient to a specialist. Here we see dentists. They check your teeth, clean them, and put fillings in cavities. They teach patients how to keep their teeth and gums healthy. These twin dentists fix each other's teeth. If you have a problem breathing, hearing, or swallowing, you might need to see an ear, nose, or throat specialist. And look, there's an eye specialist. They check your eyes, make sure that you can see okay. And there are people who have to take the notes. The doctors, they're medical records people. All right, E is for emergency medical technician, or EMTs. EMTs drive ambulances, fly helicopters to help people in emergencies. They get people to a hospital quickly. While one EMT treats a patient, the other calls ahead to tell the hospital the patient is on the way. EMTs save lives every day. They're also called paramedics. F is for firefighters. Firefighters put out fires in homes, other buildings, forests, and at car accidents. They rescue people and animals that are trapped by a fire. Smoke and flames from fires are very dangerous. Firefighters risk their lives every time they go to work. Their job takes bravery and special training. G is for our gymnastics coach. Gymnastics coaches are types of sports coach. They teach children new gymnastic skills and make sure they do not injure themselves while they are practicing. Sports coaches encourage their athletes to set high goals. They teach children to do their best at everything they try. H is for home helpers. One of the most important parts of any community is the home. A home is where a person lives and feels safe and loved. There are many jobs to do in a home, including laundry, cooking, cleaning, taking out trash, and babysitting. Anyone who does these tasks is a home helper. You can be one too. I is for industrial workers. Industrial workers work in factories where products are made. Many work on an assembly line, the part of the factory where things are put together. Assembly line workers put cars, furniture, and airplanes together on a piece at a time. Each worker works on one part or section. J is for journalist. People need to know what is happening in their community and around the world. Journalists give them this information. They go to fires, accidents, and special events and interview witnesses to get information. They then report about these events in newspapers, magazines, or on television. K is for kitchen staff. A kitchen staff provides meals for people in hospitals, schools, and nursing homes. Cooks prepare the meals. In many schools, servers in the cafeteria hand students their food. In nursing homes and hospitals, servers put meals on trays and take them to the rooms of patients. L is for librarian. Librarians buy, catalog, and lend out materials to people in a school or public library. You can borrow books, magazines, CDs, and videotapes. If you cannot find a book, a librarian will help you. School librarians also teach you how to use the computer to find information for your projects. M is for mail carrier. Mail carriers pick up mail from post offices and deliver it to people's homes and businesses. They must work in all kinds of weather. Mail carriers begin working early in the morning to make sure they reach everyone on their route before the day is done. How often do you receive mail? N is for nurse. Nurses work in nursing homes, clinics, and hospitals. They have many duties. Nurses help make patients comfortable, pass out medicines to them, get equipment ready, and help doctors with operations. Many nurses work in one area of the hospital, such as emergency or operating room. Here, you see a nurse taking care of a baby, making sure the baby's healthy. O is for officers. Police officers protect and help people in their community. They patrol neighborhoods and watch for people who are breaking the law. They also look out for anyone who needs help, such as a person in an accident or someone who is lost. Some officers patrol highways to catch speeding drivers. Right here, you see an accident, someone's car flipped over, to make sure they're okay. P is for pharmacist. Pharmacists fill the prescriptions doctors write for us. Pharmacists tell us how to take a drug and what it will do. They must know about thousands of kinds of drugs. They keep track of the medicines we take. Combining some types of drugs can make us sick. And make sure you follow the directions. Q is for quality control technician. Quality control technicians check products made in factories. Some test products to make sure they work well and are safe for people to use. Others look for damages to the product before it leaves the factory. Almost everything we buy was checked by a quality control technician. R is for recycling workers and refuse collectors. Refuse collectors move our trash to landfill sites. Recycling workers pick up paper, glass, and metal items to take them to recycling plants. These workers keep communities clean. Without them, garbage would pile up and attract pests such as rats. Ooh, yuck. S is for service industry workers. Service industry workers make people's lives easier. Customers pay service industry workers to carry out tasks they do not have time to do themselves or to do jobs that need special skills. These workers include house cleaners, daycare workers, plumbers, mechanics, and taxi drivers. T is for teachers. Teachers help people learn new facts and skills. Many teachers work in schools. They teach children subjects such as math, history, and science. They also teach students how to read and write. Teachers make learning easier. They explain difficult things in a way that makes them easy to understand. U is for utility workers. Telephone service, electric power, and running water are called utilities. People need utilities to run their homes and businesses. Some utility workers connect these services to buildings. Others work at the plants that send electricity and water to buildings in the community. V is for veterinarian. A veterinarian is a doctor that treats sick or injured animals. People also take their pets to veterinarian for checkups. Veterinarians give owners advice on how to care for their pets in order to keep them healthy. They also give animals medicine, mend broken bones, and perform operations. And look, they're taking care, make sure the dog is okay. W is for water treatment workers. We all need clean water to drink, and water treatment workers make sure we have it. Used water flows to a treatment plant where dirt, sewage, and chemicals are taken out of it. Water treatment workers make sure the water is safe to drink before it goes back to the community. X is for X-ray technologists. X-ray technologists work in hospitals and clinics. They operate the machines that take X-rays of sick or injured people. X-ray equipment makes images of a person's insides. X-rays can show doctors if their patient has a broken bone, an injured organ, or a cavity in their tooth. Right here you see they're checking to see if the little girl's arm is okay. And there's the X-ray. Y is for you. You too can be a community helper. There are lots of jobs that you can do to help people in your neighborhood. You can pick up trash from a park or playground. You can go to hospitals or nursing homes to visit people who feel lonely or bored. Remember, anything you do to help is important. And you can see they're cleaning up the trash and bringing flowers to people. And Z is for zookeeper. Zookeepers care for the animals in the zoo. They prepare the animals food, feed them, and make sure they are healthy. Zookeepers also raise baby animals. Many of the animals in a zoo are endangered in the wild. Zoos and zookeepers help us learn about animals from around the world. The end. All right, we're gonna sing a song. Let's sing Wheels on the Bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all over town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all over town. The money on the bus goes clink, 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 clink. The money on the bus goes clink, 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 all over town. The driver on the bus says, move it on back, move it on back, move on back. Driver on the bus says, move it on back, all over town. The babies on the bus go wham, 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 wham. The babies on the bus go wham, 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 all over town. The people on the bus go shh, 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 shh. People on the bus go shh, 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 all over town. The mommies and daddies say, I love you, I love you, I love you. The mommies and daddies say, I love you, all over town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all over town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all over town. Okay, guys, it's time for me to go. So let's sing our goodbye song. Goodbye, Rory. Goodbye, Alicia. Goodbye, Joseph. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, Annabelle. Goodbye, William. Goodbye, Alice. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, Remus. Goodbye, Juliet. Goodbye, Simon. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, guys. See you again soon.